Hello everybody and welcome back. I am Lord Vader. I'm obviously me, you are obviously you, and this is obviously Red Dead Redemption. I'm back here for episode 2. I'm recording much later at night, so if I sound much tighter, that would be why. But, bonuses, I definitely have full battery, and I don't have a squeaky chair. I believe when I left off in the last episode I was about to start the tutorial, which was my wrongly consumed notion, as I thought I was going to do it before the end of the episode. I have to watch this cutscene again.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was.
Got a good barn load in again.
Stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland. Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarland. I don't know.
Huh. So what were you doing?
Was trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
2 barn loadeds.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Alright, anyway, now the cutscene's done. So yeah, a couple things I picked up since the last episode is 1, you do sprint faster when you tap A repeatedly. Apparently I just stopped mid-sentence on that tutorial pop-up there. I've also learned, again, get rid of the squeaky chair and check your batteries, and not spin in circles too much, which is a rule I've already broken. Anyway, I think I'm just gonna head straight for the tutorial. Not focus on too many side mission stuff right now. And try and make it through here. Yeah, no, you sprint way faster. I don't know how I didn't notice that earlier. Also, if I've been picking up on the cues correctly, I'm guessing I'm part of an old gang outfit with Billy Williamson. And that he is not Billy the Kid.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
Well, no time to waste. The horses are saddled up over here. There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
Hop on up. He won't bite.
Alrighty.
Let's make a tour of the ranch so you can get your bearings.
I'd also like to really quickly point out that I totally called it in dying right away, despite being wrong over the tutorial part.
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
Yeah! And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase.
Anyway, since mentioning the fact that
That's the
I
train
have started
station.
doing this
Things
game
sure have
for this
changed
channel
since
here,
the line finally
I've
got
actually
finished,
only gotten more
bringing in all
recommendations.
sorts of new
Seem
folk
to
like yourself.
be having more trouble finding
Is that
somebody who
such a
doesn't like
bad
this
thing?
game than somebody who
Change
does.
is only good when it makes things better.
Also, a lot of people comment on that it's very, very plot driven, and I'm hoping that BioShock's at least slightly less so.
Giddy up! That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl. And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaint from me, Miss McFarland.
Come on, this is the only chance you're gonna get to rest.
Only chance to get to rest as I sprint towards her house.
How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do?
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time.
What I don't know about horses, I know about guns.
We'd best get moving. This is a dangerous time of night for us.
If I had to hazard a guess ahead of time, I think I'm going to run into more of my old outfit in a moment's notice here soon.
Let's go. Keep your eyes open and try not to get yourself shot again.
I will most definitely get myself shot again, ma'am.
Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team.
So far, I'm really digging the writing for this game.
I don't believe it. Those damn rabbits are back. Give me a hand with them, will you?
How exactly are rabbits a problem?
Come on, then.
Oh,
Time
stealing
to put
crops.
that
That makes
bloodlust
sense.
of yours to good use. You got one. That's it. Kill
Ah,
those
good
little
old auto aim.
Much obliged. We
Oh,
should keep moving.
okay.
There's still a ways
While
to
I was
go.
gone, my horse broke physics. Good to know.
Come!
If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Damn coyotes are back! We can't afford to lose any more livestock. Kill them, Mr. Marston.
Oh, no problem. I'll kill everything. Oh, I straight up shot you in the head. Thanks for being cool with that.
Hurry! I've been going straight for the chicken coop.
Let's go!
In a frickin' wall.
Go!
That's it, damn coyotes!
Well, I missed the tutorial for how to use Deadeye.
You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
Ma'am, I don't think
sure
I know
appreciate
what
that,
brought
Miss
me here.
McFarland.
This is you, Mr. Marston.
Is that really not close enough? Okay.
Thank you for your
Got
help,
it.
Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
I gotta find me a new rifle just as soon as I can find the gun. There's a change of season in the air. My patient home.
Oh, is there like a famed notoriety meter? See how much I break even on that one.
There's a young lady here's about.
Oh, outfits. This is exactly how you get me into a game. This looks stupidly ridiculous. Wearing it. Alrighty. Gonna help the ranch hands patrol McFarland's ranch. That is a dog and not a coyote. Alright, how do I change weapons here? Okay, awesome. Alrighty.
Come on.
Let you up and start out on my second mission here. Finish up this mission and I'll call it enough, or... Oh, maybe I won't. I already do just a little bit more of helping out around the ranch, I guess, and then we'll call it an episode.
Follow Charlie. He's a good one to sniff out trouble. Stay close to Charlie.
Hello guys, so this is a future Vader cutting in from the future past, I guess. Kind of just wanted to touch up on some things because there's a long silent moment in my voiceover in this little area, and I meant to talk about these things in the episode and forgot, so I figured I'd touch them up now while editing. First thing being the humor that I'm going to be having in these episodes, if you want to call them, or videos. I don't really know where I'm going with this yet. As of right now, it's kind of sitting at a very none at all state. Most of my humor is either very, very obnoxious and rude, and I use this term sarcastically, edgy, or it's very, very stupid, low bar dad jokes and puns. The other things I want to talk about are scheduling. Really won't be uploading on a certain schedule because I'm working a full-time job, so it'll kind of be spot and go for a while. It's kind of hard to fit these sessions in without having somebody in the room with me or having time between work. As far as editing goes, I'm very obviously going for a more or less kind of stream of consciousness editing. There's not going to be a lot of jump cuts or funny cuts yet. I'm not sure if any of this is going to be a permanent thing or if I'm going to start doing more of that later. And yes, I've noticed there's a lot of things I can improve on, such as adding more humor, maybe using my menu screens a little bit less, and finding funnier things for you guys to watch as well as listen to me talk about. And I mean, it's all a work in progress right now, but I am getting there and I'm going to be working on it steadily to the point where I can kind of find where I am comfortable in sitting at. And I'm also just really quickly going to touch up on this last bit is just my language. At the start, there's probably going to be a lot of foul language. I swear a lot in my casual life, and right now this is kind of a casual hobby. So there might be a lot of swearing. I will try to improve that, but I can't really promise anything. Anyway, I will give way to my past self now to let you back into the game, guys. See ya.
What was that, boy?
There we go, finally, something to shoot at. Oh, how are you not dead? Oh, that's simple. Go out, shoot one guy. Alright, fair enough. Well, find the jump button easily enough. Alrighty. Yeah, we'll turn this in and I will call this silent, awkward episode an end. And either be on my way back to bed or on my way to finding more excuses not to be back to bed.
Thank you, kind.
Alrighty, I will catch you guys again in part 3 with hopefully more humor and a lot more energy.